Hey friends, Joshua here, and I wanted to give you a little behind the scenes of our show and some recent ideas we've had that have either never made it to the show or will be making their way into the show very soon. These are exciting times, my friend. Starting off is an ad bumper that we had commissioned in the early days of our show before we made our own ad bumpers. We commissioned none other than the Southwestern Super Regional Wrestling Alliance of Americans in America Heavyweight International American Champion, Mean Machine Randy Green. Randy was a pleasure to work with, and we hope you enjoyed this extremely expensive ad bumper that we paid him to record.
Hey kids, it's me, Mean Machine Randy Green, and today's show is brought to you by CatConnection.com. Buy the supplies and gear you need to brew beer, and then drink that beer. Go to CatConnection.com and use our promo code HHH to get 5% off your entire fucking order. CatConnection.com, because beer is good.
We're not entirely quite sure why Randy specifically addressed children in the promo or why he chose to use swear words, but for obvious reasons, we've never been able to use that ad bumper, and since Randy tragically passed away 2 years ago from unknown causes, steroids, we've never been able to get him to re-record it. Next comes from a segment during that 7-month span most of you know we don't like to talk about on this show. That's right, the dark period where we disappeared and didn't produce any new episodes. Towards the end of that time, we did a lot of brainstorming, and I proposed that we completely change formats to match what I thought was trending the most at the time. You may or may not already be familiar with the ASMR genre of videos on YouTube, but it's truly a phenomenon that I was hoping to cash in on. Enjoy this next segment of the proposed new format that we've never released until today. Hello, and welcome to the new Homebrew Happy Hour, a relaxation and meditation podcast dedicated to homebrewing and craft beer. I am your host, Joshua, and allow me to be your guru today, taking you to new levels of calmness and relaxation. First, I'd like to start off with some ASMR triggers. This first segment being me rubbing my beard on the microphone for 45 minutes. Ah, yes, that's nice, isn't it? As you begin to close your eyes due to the extreme relaxation kicking in, let the calming sounds of my overgrown facial pubic hairs bring forth whatever thoughts you may associate with them. Maybe you're imagining a nice gentle hug from your dad after he finally comes home from buying those cigarettes at the store. Maybe you're picturing yourself hugging Santa Claus at your local mall when you were a child, or as an adult. There's no judgment here, friends. Now, while we're doing this, let's crack open a beer. Notice the relaxing sounds of the beer opening and pouring into my glass. To add to this experience, I will now make noises with my mouth that I'm told will help bring tingles and relaxation to all who listen. Yes, only 42 minutes left to go. Relax. Lastly, as our audience has grown, so has our opportunity to monetize the show. Believe it or not, up until today, none of us even knew what monetization meant. Literally, we're that slow. Anyway, when companies started reaching out to us for advertising, we got excited. Following in the footsteps of some other podcast out there you may be familiar with, we present to you the new and exciting way we'll be incorporating ads into our show.
This is something I didn't expect. The amount that the temperature goes down when it's in there for an hour. I mean, it's minuscule. I really don't know how it holds the temperature as well as it does. I mean, it's within a couple of degrees when we check it an hour later. I never thought that a cooler would hold the temperature that well.
I'm going to stop you right there, Todd. As cool a story as that was, I want to remind everybody that today's show is brought to you by CatConnection.com. Go to CatConnection.com for all your homebrewing and draft beer equipment needs. Use the promo code HHH, and you're going to receive 5% off your order. That's CatConnection.com, promo code HHH.
Yeah, and if you think about it this way, if you nail the strike temp,
CatConnection.com.
it's actually more stable than an automated system.
CatConnection.
Because an automated system will actually vary a degree or two, both up and down, the whole time doing
Visit CatConnection.
mash, because it has to compensate for temperature loss.
Interesting. CatConnection. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this little peek behind the scenes at our ideas and thought processes as we produce the show for you every week. If any of these ideas seem like winners to you, leave us a voice message or text us at 325-305-6107. Or visit homebrewhappyhour.com to download episodes that aren't this lame. I promise. On behalf of Todd Burns, James Carlson, and the Pearl Media Network, I'm Joshua Stubing. Please don't unsubscribe.